Walrus is a pretty strange roommate. There's no doubt about that. But we actually found him through pretty unremarkable means, conventional ways. We put an ad out for a roommate. He found us. He sent us a little bit of info about himself. He likes fish,
sushi,
hanging out on the beach in the water. I didn't think he was. I mean, yeah.
I like sushi.
I mean, it definitely took some getting used to. Oh, dude, come on, don't tell me that. He's not the easiest person to get along with, but he means well. Gets a little aggressive to some of the other roommates, especially when it comes to food. Very territorial about his food. Our neighbors got to know him very well. He'd been kind of acting a little more aggressive than usual. I like chocolate on my cheese puffs. Do you remember when we were watching that show with the other walruses?
WalrUs.
No, well, there was more than one walrus on this show, and he started kind of breaking down a little bit.
Now, sea ice is everything to the walrus. They live there, they eat there, they breed there. So the warming of the Arctic will, without a doubt, leave these species with nowhere else to go.
According to the latest report by the IPCC, the burning of fossil fuels is leading to an increase in global temperatures.
Yeah, they like to stay on these big Arctic ice sheets, and those were melting, I guess, from, global stuff, global warming. And he had no place to go.
And species are really sensitive to any change in their habitat.
We tried to get him to take a bus that one time.
I thought the hat would help.
But that wasn't working out, the whole public transportation thing. So, he started driving around a car, Prius.
How did you go with him to get his license?
No,
did he have?
I thought you. Huh?
No, I don't think he had a license.
Walruses are affected by pollution, but not in the same way that other lesser animals are affected.
So we started researching ways that we could combat global warming. One of them was reducing our energy consumption.
And our carbon footprints. You always have to wipe your shoes when you come in the door because you don't want to leave carbon footprints. It's very bad for the walrus.
There are a few simple things that people can do to make a difference. They can use high-efficiency light bulbs, use reusable water bottles and bring their own bags to the grocery store, unplugging electronics when they're not in use. All of these things will help to reduce the amount of carbon dioxide that people are putting into the atmosphere.
I know it might seem like, just 2 or 3 guys doing energy-efficient things isn't a lot, but we actually did get a lot of our friends involved, and they're still doing it to this day.
My mom. Mom helps.
Yeah, our family as well. Uncle Ted, he bought a hybrid.
I don't like to talk about Uncle Ted.
And that following fall, he was able to go back. A lot of those ice sheets came back, and he was able to go back home. It wasn't easy to see him go.
He took my suitcase.
Yeah, he did. Are you okay?
I missed that suitcase.